Everybody, welcome back to Angry Badger Minis. Sorry we weren't around yesterday. Having a new baby has its challenges, and we had some other work that we had to get done. Also, apologize that we're a little later than normal. We've got family over because of the baby, and trying to make time to do that while there's noise and people talking and things like that doesn't always seem to pan out. But anyway, for those of you new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And if you'd like to support what we're doing, there's a Patreon link below. We are still working on Tau, and come to find out, I actually found 3 more Crisis suits that I didn't know that I had of the newer version. Not sure how that happened, but essentially what we're going to roll with here, because I'm not really even a big fan of ethereals in general. I mean, I don't like the way they look. I don't like the Tau head anyway. Of course, that's how I am with just about everything. I am going to take a look here real quick and see if they even have any powers worth it. I mean, kind of in a way to me, it seems like they're squishy, but I mean, that's just looking at the model. But I've never actually looked at their stats. But in the meantime, where I was going with this was, I am basically going to be fielding 3 well, depending on the size of the army, of course, 3 commanders in XV8 crisis battle suits. So that's pretty much how that's going to roll. Let's see, toughness 3, wounds 4, save 5+. Looks like, I'm assuming they've got some kind of psychic ability or whatever, but it's, I don't know, man. I'm just not seeing a point, to be honest with you. Maybe for a smaller scale battle or something like that, but I'm not really seeing it. Track 1 for morale test. Yay. Storm of Fire. Reroll hits of 1 in the shooting phase for affected units that remain stationary in the movement. In your movement phase, an ethereal may invoke one of the elemental powers below. All friendly Tau, Empire, Infantry, and Battlesuit units within 6 inches of the model invoking. Now, see, it sounds good, but I mean, that's not how I want to play. I don't want to play with my army all stuck together on the board. That to me limits my ability for mobility and to have fun. I'm just stuck there, not even doing anything. So anyway, I'm actually finishing up putting together the 2 other Tau commanders, if you will. One thing I would say that if you're putting these together, in my experience here, and I apologize for the choppiness of the video, for Droid OBS, I don't know what's going on with this thing, but like sometimes it's on a IP address of 4.5 and then sometimes it's on 4.7. When it's on 4.7, it works great. I mean, like, no problems whatsoever. When it's on 4.5 like it is right now, I don't know, man. It just stutters like crazy, and I have no idea how to fix that. I've searched on the internet for some time now, and it just seems like it happens at random, because I can open it up one day and it's on 4.7. Open it up tonight, it's on 4.5. It makes no sense whatsoever. So if any of you guys have any clues how that works, please let me know in the comments. Anyway, as I was saying, if you put your weapons on the arms first, for those of you that are new to this, in my opinion, it will help with where you want the weapon to actually be pointed, as far as how you position the arm, because then you don't have to wing it. If you haven't noticed, the weapons do not fit on the arms actually level to the arm itself. So, there's that. What else was I going to say about that part? I don't remember off the top of my head. There was something else I was going to say about that, but I forgot. Anyway, so yeah, we're wrapping those guys up, and then the rest of these crisis battle suits, which we will have, what we got here, 1, 2, 3. It should be at 3 more, maybe. Yeah, 3 more crisis battle suits. They'll I'll get, I'll be putting them together, get them done, and then other than which I think Yeah, I'm pretty sure I covered that in the last video, that I wasn't going to do the old broadside battlesuit because the new ones are bigger, obviously, or at least, you know, I didn't know that until I saw it. My plan is for me to be able to get hold on one second. My plan is for me to get the crisis suits done and the remainder of the Crute done, which is a lot, 4 boxes worth, as well as try to get drones done. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to order some new drones off of eBay. I think some got lost or were not included in the package. As you guys have seen, you know, we've had nothing but problems with this army. Secondly, I would say that well, I'm waiting for parts to get in for the Tau, so I need, you know, the 50mm bases. Those are on the way from eBay, as well as some shoulder pads that I did go ahead and buy, so that we will have, you know, well, we should have what we need, and then everybody will be outfitted, and the older models will kind of tie in with the new ones a little bit better. So there's that. I'm tempted, I don't think I'm gonna do this, because I mean, let's see here, if I work this out, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wait a minute, something's wrong here. We're missing something. Hold on. Yeah, we're definitely missing something. Okay. Appear to be lost. 3, 6, 9. Oh, there's 4 more here. My bad. That's what I thought. Okay, that makes sense. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So yeah, we'll have 15 here total of crisis battle suits, however we want to field it. What I'm doing, I think I'm going to do this with all of them, again, just to tie things in and make them, you know, look more the part, is I'm going to go ahead and, like the commanders, they have the missile pod on there because they have that, but I think I'm going to go ahead and put that missile pod on everybody, because I believe they all have it. Let's see here, be sure everybody has one. Yeah, they all have one. I'm going to put that on there. Perhaps with the commanders, I may just go ahead and put the shields on there or something like that, and that way I'll have those weapon options available if it's something that you used to use at a power level deal or whatever. Okay, and then I can always say, okay, well, they don't have that now. I think that's a better option for me. Just about everybody's got these target locks. I feel for me that's probably the better bet to do this. However, I am going to be shy a couple target locks, I think, because I believe the newer models, they only give you 2 per group of 3. And if I'm looking at this one right here, let's see. Yeah, there's no target lock on that sprue. There is on this one. Not one on that sprue. And not one on this sprue. So yeah, basically I have one target lock left that I'm aware of out of 4 more guys. So, and that might be something that I can find on eBay as well. I don't understand why they didn't include that. It doesn't make any sense to me. So But anyway, that's what we're doing. We're putting this together. Appreciate you guys showing up and hanging out with me. I've had a super busy weekend, week or day, week, and it is what it is. But we are going to get this Tau army finished, I promise. What I'm not going to probably get done is I'm probably not going to get the broadside battle suits and that Riptide battle suit done. And the reason for that is I have no idea how to put those together. I really don't want to screw them up, and I want to make sure that I, do it justice, especially that Riptide. And then, once I get, like I said, all the crew done and stuff like that, I mean, this is actually going to be a pretty sizable army. I couldn't believe how much, I guess, because I've never really played Tau, I couldn't believe how much, these Crisis battle suits cost. I mean, each one's 46 points. I mean, if you got to have, obviously they're elites, so if I have to take 3 troop choices at the bare minimum of five-man fire warrior squad, 2 commanders that I'm supposed to take at 500 to 1,000 point battle size, and then I just include one squad, one elite squad of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 battle suits. That's 653 points. That's crazy. So, and we're gonna have 15, roughly. Well, I'm sorry, that would be 2. So I'm gonna duplicate this bad boy right here. All right, so and then he can't be a warlord. He can't be a warlord. So with 3 of them, let's just say these 3 right here are commanders. That brings us up to 774. And then we've got, what do we got over here? We got 4 more battle suits plus these 2. So here's 6 and there's 6. So if I had, let's just say I duplicate this squad as well. So that right there is 1,050 with just 3 5-man teams and all of these Crisis suits. I had no idea that I had that much in points with Tau. That's crazy. I really thought that they were a lot smaller army. Now I get it. They've got 3 wounds apiece. Well, the non-commander ones do. And I think their toughness is 5. Yeah, toughness 5, 3 wounds, 2 attacks, leadership 7, 3+ save, assault 4 and a burst cannon, 20, rapid fire, plasma rifle, strength 6. And that's what I've done is I've outfitted every one of them with a burst cannon and a plasma rifle. I don't see any other reason to go any different because I'm going to need those bullets. And in my mind, these guys should be bouncing all over the place. So yeah, pretty interesting development, I must say. So I'm sure I could, who knows, maybe I can mess around with like, well, no, Pathfinder team is supposedly a fast attack unit, so that doesn't work because we got to have these troops here. But anyway, we've got a lot bigger Tau army than I thought, and we don't even have any vehicles, so it is what it is. But anyway, yeah, so we're putting this together, and we don't have any more bases to put these guys on because I've just been doing it as I do it, but the bases are coming in. Should be here next week, if not earlier, probably latest Wednesday, along with the shoulder pads. So, but I'm sort of getting motivated about this army. I think I might have said that before, and then I kind of reneged on that, and I'm like, oh man, this army, is tearing the life out of me. But it's I don't know, man. I think it'll grow on me, especially if I can develop the right color scheme that I'm gonna, enjoy them. And I just can't get that orange out of my head and everything else that they do. And I've looked at some color schemes out there, and there was a color scheme a long time ago that somebody did, but I never got the picture for it. So I have no clue I mean, it was like purples and blacks and something else, I think. And it was pretty. The only problem is, again, I've got so many armies that are going to be darker. You know, my orcs, you know, they're going to be Goth, you know, colors. You got Black Templars, you know, Ravenwing, Dark Angels, you know, Blood Angels. Technically, they're going to be darker in color. When I have my Flesh Terrors, they'll be darker in color. My own, unless I change the color in the lore and everything, which I don't think I will. My own custom chapter, which, you know, when we get there, we'll get there. Their story and background, you know, all of their stuff is dark. And then you're gonna have Chaos. I mean, I'm torn between Chaos Undivided, you know, because I've got the Abaddon the spoiler model, and I'm torn between doing something like Alpha Legion, you know, those kind of colors. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter if, you know, Abaddon or Abaddon. I'm calling them Abaddon. That's just the way I'm going to roll with it. But that's what I've been calling them for decades. I mean, I guess I could just take him as he is, you know, or whatever. I don't know how often I would play him. I'm sure I would try since I bought the model. But it's, you know, it's kind of a little bit of a conundrum in that regard. But yeah, that's what we're working on right now. These guys got their chest plates. They're all the same. Thankfully, I had at least 3. That way I could make them into a pseudo commander unit. And matter of fact, while we're thinking about that, let's take a look at these little shield things that go on their arms. I know that's supposed to replace something else, but if it works as a badge of, you know, of honor, if you will, then why not, right? Wait a minute. Dude, don't even. Oh, okay, I don't even. That's right. I was about to say, don't even tell me I ordered those shoulder pads for nothing. That's not it. I haven't even put the shoulder pads on these guys yet. So. But I think these right here could be pretty signifying as far as, you know, this is the leader or whatever. But, and I'm still trying to wrap my head around how would you get someone to agree on open play to just where you don't have to have, you know, the actual force organization chart. I guess you don't have to have Battleforged, right? You can just do whatever you want. If I read that correctly. So maybe there's an option for me there as well, with some of these armies where I don't have to. I could have, you know, like an all crisis suit army, or, you know, just add whatever model. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it was supposed to be, but I don't know. All right, so let's see here. This is typically goes on the arm, but we've got this commander here. We've already got a shield thing there. If this went somewhere, I don't know, man. It seems like right here on the shoulder, it seems like there should be a secondary shoulder pad because it just looks so bare to me. But, you know, it is what it is, I guess. I don't know. That looks kind of weird. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll save that for some random part or something, like for a building or something. Well, it was an idea. Alright, so let's get these arms put on. Oh crap. Actually, I forgot I gotta sand those down. Been watching the Warhammer Fest thing as well, and I'm not gonna say it's bad or anything like that, but I'm not necessarily impressed either. The Aeronautica Imperialis is something that I want to get into, mainly to combine it with Epic in a way, or my Adeptus Titanicus stuff. And I know I can do it. And it was pretty cool to see, you know, the Thunderhawk and stuff like that. But in my mind, I don't really see a Thunderhawk, and it's like with Battlefleet Gothic, you know. How many Thunderhawks do you lose in ordnance, you know, trying to board ships and things like that? It's crazy. So, you know, STC aside, it just makes me think that it doesn't make a whole lot of sense for them to be in dogfights. Whatever. Get this arm on here for that glue fully dries. Yeah, once again, I apologize about the delay with my hands and things like that. It's kind of unfortunate. So, I'm at the mercy of the program, I guess. I have a plan to attempt to contact the developers, but I don't know that, you know, they're gonna talk to me, even though I'm a pro user where I paid for everything. Like I said, I don't have bases for these guys. That's okay. We'll get them done. Man. I'm not a big fan of the ball joints either. That you can see if you have the arm turned the wrong way. So it forces you to put the arm in such a way where you don't want to see that. And that kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Alright, for all intents and purposes, that guy is completed. Other than his feet. Oops. Gotta sand this one down too, I think. Yep. I thought about jumping on and playing some video games, but I want to get this done. I want to move on to my next army, and I'm kind of sort of looking, well, I say I'm looking forward to putting together that Riptide and those broadsides, but man, they've got a ton of parts. I mean, holy smokes. So that's going to be, the Riptide will probably be the last thing that I put together, most likely. But I definitely want to start playing again. That's for sure. Either on Tabletop Simulator or video, you know, an actual video game, something. And you got to watch the placement of this left arm, because you got to be able to get the damn shoulder pad on there, or it won't fit. Literally won't fit. Now the commanders probably rate this other shoulder pad, but I don't know that I have 3 of these. I'm pretty sure that I don't. If I do, I'm going to switch that out. There's 1, 2. I need 1 more. Nope, not on that sprue. Doesn't look like on that sprue. Nope. I mean, I know I have one coming in the mail, so I mean, there's that. So since I've got to, I can probably get away with doing it. Let me see. Any of these guys? He doesn't have anything. This guy has the generic. These are the 2 upgraded-ish ones. So here's 1. I got 1, and then that one. So I'm gonna go ahead and clip this off. Oh yeah, and of course we gotta put all the drones together. So I'm not sure that I'll get to the riptides or broadsides this weekend, which is again unfortunate. That was kind of what I was hoping for. But who knows? We'll see how much time we've got. Still gotta work and things like that, like real life stuff. First world problems, I guess you can call it. Okay, actually let's see if we can pop this one off. I don't know how much glue I put on there. I guess not enough. That was pretty simple. Let's throw this bad boy on here. If we can get it on. What the heck is going on here, man? That's what I'm saying. It's like, it's some weird, I'm gonna call it a design flaw, because I mean it just doesn't make sense how these go on here. I mean, maybe I could say it's a reactive mobile something, but it's clearly it's not. It doesn't fit right. Come on, man. Get on there. Glue. Glue yourself. Just drop that down in there like that, and that should take care of that nonsense. Alright, and then where's the other? Oh, this is the guy with the other one. Oh, that one does not want to come off. Get our trusty screwdriver. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not looking good, guys. Damn. That is not good. For some reason, the screwdriver failed me now. believe I don't remember putting this much glue on here. I need to take him off this base though before I break it. Man. Yeah, I can see that glue. I must have really glued this beast down or something. Oh, I guess not. That wasn't too bad. Okay. Well, he's going to be an easy fix, so I'll put it on this one. See if we can get that in there. There we go. Excellent. And then he'll take the third one whenever it gets here, and I'll just go ahead and throw this bad boy on here. That'll work. That'll do, pig. That'll do. See here. What's next here? Also intertwine some of this stuff with these guys, you know, with the older ones as well, just to give some, you know, like 3 and 3 kind of deal, you know, some generic feel to new feel, maybe. That makes sense. Go ahead and cut these missile pods off and put them on there for these guys. What do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There they are. And that'll you know, that'll free up, I mean not free up, that'll I think help blend them in better and give them some more bulk and that kind of stuff. So anyway. And I guess if I really want to, I can always go back and do some magnetization of weapons and stuff, but I just don't see me using these other guns. Just not what I'm looking for. And everything you see, like in the artwork for the Tau, is a ton of crisis suits, you know what I mean? So there's that. Let's see what's going on. This is all clear sprue. Yeah, they are. Okay. These are not. I just don't know what to do with these Tau weapons. Okay. Down with the rest of that sprue nonsense. Alright. Set these over here. Clean these bad boys up, and then we'll stick them on these guys. And well, we'll have to get the other missile pods for like that dude, and that dude. That's fine. And then of course, you know, painting them, and then their neck, you know, gorget or gorget, however you guys say it. You know, I chose that specifically for those commanders. But I thought about trying to make my own Shadow Sun model, but I don't know. I don't have a female head, first of all. Is it Shadow Sun or is it somebody else? I don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about, the female commander. I don't have a female head model that I'm aware of. And I don't know. It's just not my thing. But we'll see. I mean, I can always say this is whoever. It doesn't matter. Also saw the and when I went into the local store that I discovered that's here, saw that there was the Gene Stealer Cult Magus, female Magus, but for the size of the model and everything else, I mean, it looks good. I just didn't feel like paying 20 bucks for it. Besides, I got enough crap to put together as it is. And I think, I'm trying to remember, in the Overkill box sets, I have 2 of those box sets. I'm pretty sure that I already have 2 Maguses in there. Or Magus. Maybe Magus and Magus are plural, or Magus is singular and plural. Alright, let's go ahead and find these. Alright, that's for the new guy. That's a new guy, new guy, new guy. Alright, let's see. Missile pod, there it is. One, two. Yeah, there it is. What? Here's a third thing. How about that? How did I miss that? Alright, well, alright, rock on. Well, it just helps me complete these guys a little faster, that's all. Unless I drop it on the floor and lose it, right? Alright, so this guy can have his shoulder pad. Dang it. Well, I better take that off and sand this. That's too awkward of an angle. Alright, cool. So all those 3 need are bases. And then, let's see here. Yeah, I really wish I had some more 50mm bases, but I guess they'll be here soon enough, right? Not sure why, but the seems like my stick here is biting a little harder than it usually does into the plastic. So I'm having to go over it with a couple of things there. Dude. There's this dude. I guess these go on differently. They just go on like that. Well, I don't know that I like that, to be honest. Man, that stinks. These don't have scopes on them either, like those, or whatever on them like that does. I mean, I guess if I kit bash them, put something in, you know, and then just position this like that. Then you're also not going to see the missiles on the other side. I don't know, man. Maybe we'll just roll with it like it is. Why in the world would they change the setup like that? That's so odd. I mean, this is more low profile. Seems to make a little more sense to me. Huh. That's so odd. Let's see. Anything that could look like a cover. You got the marker light thing here, but they need that for drones. Oh man. Nope, I think we're just gonna have to roll with it like it is, man. Maybe some other time. Maybe we'll find a bit that we need that'll work with it. You know what I mean? Right now, definitely not worth my time. Alright. So now we just have 4 more crisis suits to put together. They'll basically look like this guy here. And we'll be done with all the crisis suits. So, with that being said, we're going to call it a night. Hope you guys are having a great Friday night, or had a great Friday night, and we'll see you next time.